Hello everyone. I wanted to show you guys something I made. Not this map. A friend made it. Buddy. Um, I wanted to show you guys was Ascension. One of my. Okay, I have a lot of interceptors I've made over the years, and this is one of my most recent. Um, it does have flaws, not a lot. So, as we can see. I have a flap interceptor, and I have some skirting in the back since I was kind of being retarded with the side flaps at the back, and the back was too too angled. So on the front flap we have hazard lights, blinkers, and I have light bar, just one. And up there I have two more light bars, and they're pretty bright. On the sides I do have marker lights, I mean reflective lights and marker lights. These are like in case the power shuts off. These are on its own system. These are run through the marker lights just run with the flaps. As you can see, we have spikes, and they do work. Okay, there we go. I just figured out the button. I had to shift a couple buttons around, cause I want my screen to be like full cinematic, so you guys can see it. And spikes just do that. So normally, just they come in a hole normally, and they don't look like that. Anyway, so on the side flap, continue on the side flap. I have the names for it. Full name of Ascension right here. Atmospheric sphere weather chase and environmental navigation interceptor observation. Oh my god, observation node. Okay, so we do have Ascension with a lightning bolt. It is based off of there we have Ascension with a lightning bolt under it. It is based off like it's supposed to be like an angel, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Too funny. On the back we do have the hazards, the tail lights up there. Let me turn the lights off so I can, yeah, whatever. I do have a quote from Grok AI, and I do have a warning sign in case some idiot follows me. This was registered in Oregon, so I have the license plate back there. I do have a winch in case I need to get someone out of mud, or I need to get out of mud. I do have my markers, or my counters, whatever they're called, on the side of my interceptor so I can count how many storms and the highest wind speeds and widest tornado I've intercepted. So currently I have those set, and I only have one EF5 intercept, which is okay, but I'm not complaining. As we can see, my name's on the side, and oh yeah, I'm measuring it. I have hatches on the top. There are hatches in there, but I'll get to that. On the inside, but like at the bottom on the floor of the inners. I don't know, whatever. There's a mezzanine, a young HD, and then I have my wind resistance, and yeah, I just have big degree sucks. Here are the people who helped me with it. Cast Moon and Mixery. Thank you guys. If you guys see this, whatever. Alright. So now we're gonna be moving on the inside. Wrong. Oh my. Oh, we do have a 6.7 liter Cummins engine. There's literally nothing else in here except for the engine and the spikes. So as we go on the inside, we have my seat, which I always drive. Hello, Bob. And it does actually have a frame, which I'm pretty happy about myself doing. We do have interior lights. This is Tractor's tablet, radar tablet. This is the navigation system, but we just recoded it to the mezzanine. We do have a control panel for the air pumps. I don't have my mods in right now, so the switches aren't there. This is air compressors, airbags. I had to switch these around anyway, so there's unmodded switches, which are basically the same, but the modded switches have like details on them, and I like them. But for the sake of this video, and I don't have to turn on turn off my HUD. So air compressors, airbag, side flaps, front flap, panel spikes, and then front and back spikes. Now moving on, we have the stick shift. I forgot what they're called. Whatever. We do have, I don't even know what this is called. I just added it because I just seen a lot of vehicles. We do not have windshield wipers currently. I'm not messing with Ascension currently. Back here. Oh, I have the optimized version. Tractor's tablet. Okay, so on the optimized version, I mean the unoptimized version, we still have the stick shifter and stuff. There's the dash cam. I removed that in the optimized version because it's useless. I do have these real dice. These are real dice. They're just huge. Yes, not the plushie dice. They're real. Do have a flashlight that we bring out for searching and rescue. It is the world's. It's just very bright. We do have binoculars, and under here is the hatch on the floor, so we can get out in case the vehicle's like flipped over on the top and we can't get out through the hatches. The hatches don't actually work. I just have them on as details, cause we rarely get flipped, and we just probably get out the doors most of the time. We do have Wesco's tablet for navigation. It's always set on Google Maps, but you can go to different stuff. On the back of my seat, I do have the Dominator 2 windshield plaque. It is not the Dominator 3, Dominator 2. It's intercepted in these major tornadoes, all except El Reno. It didn't really intercept in El Reno. It just got. I think the power line ripped the hood off. Reed Timmer said the tornado ripped it off. Back here we do have the air tanks, or the air, whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called, but there's hydraulic pumps. That's what they are, hydraulic pumps. And then they also work with air compressors, and I don't know. I have 3 cameras for the entire crew except for the engineer. Engineer rarely rides with us. We do have a cooler. I don't know why I added that. I kind of forgot. I think it had some. Yeah, it had something to do with back here. These are connection points, and this is about to feel cool. So laggy. Then yeah, whatever. The connection points are like critical. I do have a very black ruler for some reason, and a crate with coil wire, and it has. Oh my God, it does have working lights on them for some reason, and batteries. Yeah, I have batteries. So what you do, you open these up, and they have a bunch of batteries in them, and then I just have a lot of coil, aluminum. I mean, copper. That's copper. Jeez. And that's really it on the new version, like the optimized one. I gotta find the optimized one. Yeah, this is the optimized one. On the new one, I do have the skirt, which is, yeah, it helps out a lot. As you can, when it deploys, it drops all the way down, flush to the ground. Look at that, flush to the ground. Yeah. Right now, I'd say I'm very proud of this. This is my favorite interceptor I've ever made so far. And with that, I'm gonna conclude the video. See you guys in the next one.